Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to make some Gaslands terrain. Super easy tutorial using a bunch of junk. Let's get into it. So here I have a piece of foam that I shaved off the edges, and this is going to serve as our base. Right here I'm using a blowtorch, and I'm going to go over just all of the rougher edges and make it look more natural by burning it. Now that that's done, this is what we got. Here are a couple extra shaved off pieces that I thought I could use maybe as some extra rocks. Here are some dollar store cars that I bought. And these will be the main source of junk for this diorama. Here are all the cars. This one has this nice ram on the top, so I'm going to save that for a future project. But all these right here we'll be using today. Here I'm carving out a small square, and I'm going to fit a car into it to make it look like it's stuck deep in the ground. Here I'm just hot gluing it in, filling in all the cracks and edges, and this will keep it nice and solid. Here are all the cars attached, and now we're gonna fill in all the gaps and crevices with more junk. Here I added some more junk, and it's starting to really look awesome. For this I just used a bunch of random pieces and hot glued them all in place. Here I'm making a mixture of sand, coarse ballast, white glue, and some water. This is going to be our dirt texture. Once that's all mixed up, I'm just spreading it around all in the cracks, crevices, and trying to give it a more old, rusty effect. And the tool I'm using is just a sculpting knife. just making sure to get every spot that needs to be covered in it. And you don't really have to be careful in this step, because you can always paint over it later. And it looks cool anyway. Now here it is dried, and it's looking pretty sick. This is going to be an awesome centerpiece for the game board. Here, now, after it's primed, I'm taking some yellow paint and just going to paint the gas tank. Using a finer tipped wet brush, I'm going to mix some water in with the yellow paint, and this will give it a nice milky texture. I'm just going to go over the whole tank. Now I'm taking very wet down brown. I'm going to go over all of the earthy texture paint that we put on earlier. And this is just going to give it a nice base coat that we can always add on to later. And now I did all the base and all the cars painted. We're going to add some silver on all of the piece of junk. Here all the silver's done, and I just dry brushed it with it. And now after this is done, we're going to add some washes. Here's some Strong Tone Army Painter Quick Shade Vallejo Model Wash. And here's Citadel Color Agrax Earthshade. And this is what I will be using right now. And just going over all of the metallic parts and cars. This is going to give it a really nice grimy texture. And again, you don't have to be careful with this step. And now when the oil washes have been put on, I'm going to do a light brown dry brush over the whole model. And this is really going to bring out some of those highlights and just really make them pop. Now once the dry brush is done, I added one more lighter dry brush on top of that. And right now I'm just going to glue some flocking over the whole model to give it a nice, worn, overgrown look. Ripping it into smaller pieces and just kind of sticking it all over the place. And then after that, I added some more lighter flock, kind of grass patches across the model. Here are some grass tufts that I'll be adding all around. And once all of those have been added, there you go. How to make some super simple, easy, awesome Gaslands train. Please subscribe, leave a like, comment. I love hearing from you guys. Enjoy my videos. Thanks for watching. See you guys all next time.